Jason, it's going all fast.
Is it? Welcome, bounty hunters and Star Wars fans alike. It is the Halloween special of All Fetts Are Off. It is I, Jason the Tuscan Toast, here in beautiful Miami, Florida. And with me is Brian, the charismatic Carillion in San Antonio, Texas, where I just left from. Brian, how's it going, man?
Well, I wish to welcome everybody to our Winnie the Pooh edition of All Fetts Are Off.
I am a rabbit. I'm obviously a rabbit.
Our co-host
Obviously.
Piglet with us today.
I'm obviously a rabbit. I have rabbit ears. See, it's a bunny. It's a bunny.
I mean, if that doesn't scream Piglet, I don't know.
Obviously.
Pink ears.
Obviously.
The only thing missing is the Piglet schnauz. That's about it. But
leave it to you to ruin this. All right.
I'm not ruining it.
Ruining it.
It's Halloween with you disguised as Piglet. I think it's great. I like Piglet.
I'm okay.
I think lots of people like Piglet.
Maybe, but I'm not Piglet. I'm a bunny. I'm a fluffy bunny. Now this is actually from A Christmas Story.
A fluffy bunny. But
it's the only thing I had at the ready that I could wear super fast. The other thing I have is like a horrible mask, and you wouldn't be able to make out who I am, and my face is pretty much everything. So happy early Halloween.
Happy early Halloween.
Happy early Halloween to all of our loyal fans.
Yes.
So anyways, so we have a pretty good show. I won't say fantastic because it hasn't gotten there yet, but we can make it.
It's always fantastic. What do you mean?
We can make it great again.
Always fantastic. Don't go there. Don't start. It's too close. That's not right.
So wait a minute.
That's not right.
It would be Mafawa. Make all Fetts off. Make all Fetts are off. Great again. Mafawa. Okay, forget it. Never mind.
I'm better off with all the Jar Jar crap. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
God, what the Misa saying?
This is very, very bad.
Well, that smells stinker with. Excuse me.
You asked for it.
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Don't yell at me. I'm a bunny. Don't yell at me. Oh look. Oh yeah. I should try out to be a Playboy bunny.
I don't know about that.
I can't show anything out of this thing.
I'm
gonna get so hot in this thing. I turned down the air conditioner 68. I got the fan going. I'm gonna get super incredibly hot. So I'm probably gonna have to take another shower after this. But whatever, it's cool. It's for the show. Anything for the show. So I got another big announcement, and everybody better hear this because this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna do a special.
This is huge.
This is huge.
Absolutely huge.
Huge.
It's going to be huge.
We're going to do a special Thanksgiving episode. Now, the great thing about doing this on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook Live is that it's all there. You can watch it later. But we're going to do a special Thanksgiving edition from Walt Disney World. I'm going to be there.
After the game.
After the game. I'm going to be there. And I am working with Disney Communications right now to see if we can actually do it at Galaxy's Edge.
Or you know what? Probably before the game. Because Dallas always plays late, right?
They play the afternoon game, and Detroit plays
they play. Not that really matters.
Not at this point. But they're tied for first in the NFC least.
No. Tied for second.
Second. Okay, tied for second in the NFC least. Can you imagine that these Cowboys could potentially host a playoff game? I don't see it happening.
You are what your record says you are.
Bill Parcells.
And it says they're in second place.
Yep.
So
second place. So that's what it is. So, but that's what's going to happen on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be on location at Walt Disney World.
From Disney?
From Disney.
Wow.
From Disney. I'm going
live from Disney.
I'm going for Thanksgiving by myself. It's going to be a solo trip, and that's okay because that's cool. So I'm going to do that, and one way or the other, it's going to be from Disney. Whether it's going to be.
So what's this going to entail? You're going to set up a Galaxy's Edge or what?
That's what I'm working. I'm working. I'm trying to get over to Galaxy's Edge to see if Disney parks and consumer products or whatever it's called nowadays, they change up their divisions all the time. is going to be cool, and they're going to let me sit over at Galaxy's Edge. Because if so, I'm totally ready for an on location. If not, I may just have to do it outside the balcony facing Magic Kingdom, which is the room I'm going to get. So, but yeah, so that's big news. And also, no one's participating in the giveaway. It's free. It's for you guys. All you got to do is share. I mean, shares to anybody. It doesn't matter.
Can we still bring the photos of the cup up? Do we have the ability to
no.
We can't?
Okay. No. Hold on, maybe. I'll try. I'll work on that. But I implore everybody, that's all you got to do, because we're going to count shares and all that kind of stuff, and then we will send you a cup. It's an awesome cup.
You know what? You can bring it up real quick. Just go to our Facebook page.
Well,
it's right there.
Well, that's what I'm doing. But the thing is I use. It's complicated. I'm complicated.
It's complicated. Why does it have to be complicated?
Because my life is complicated, and I like to complicate things. Because if it was,
why does your life have to be complicated on our show? Can it be complicated away from the show?
No, it has to be complicated here right now. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Give me.
Okay, while you complicate everything, I'm gonna implore everyone, guys, go to the page. And this is going to be a nice little shout out also in the middle. But I mean, for our very good friends at Bad Customs who have helped us with this giveaway. So, I mean, holidays are coming up. If you guys are needing trinkets or little gift ideas for Halloween that are t-shirts or cups or keychains and keepsakes, Bad Customs is the place to go. And
there it is.
So, there it is.
Yep, got it.
There it is. So,
got it.
Guys, this is a pretty rad cup, man. I mean, this is Mandalorian Season 2 is this week in just 4 days.
Yeah. It's
this Friday.
Yeah, it's
Friday.
It's coming up super, super fast. And it's going to be a big weekend because, I mean, it's Halloweeny, and you got Mandalorian Season 2. It's Halloweeny. Halloweeny.
Why do you got to say weenie?
Because it's
like weenie.
It's
like sounds like you're saying like a weenie dog, Halloweeny.
Well, I mean, it is, but it's Halloweeny, and I never grow up.
Can't you say Halloweenish?
Oh my God.
What?
Halloweenish.
It's better than Halloweener.
Okay,
you know,
fine.
I mean, like
Halloweenish. All right. Okay. It's Halloweenish.
It's Halloweenish.
Okay. Yeah, it's Halloweenish. So that's what it is.
But just look at this. I mean, you've got the Mandalorian logo on there for Season 2. Not just the standard logo that's been around, but the Season 2 logo. You've got the date.
Oh, yeah, underneath. Yeah, it's right there. You get the date. It's a
the
limited
premiere
edition
of Season 2.
Yeah,
and then look, on the front, you have Din Djarin himself.
Yep, there you go. Wait a minute. There's no baby.
Nice.
There's no Baby Yoda except for on the front.
Well, Baby Yoda's right there in the middle of the A. I mean, you know.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's not a Baby Yoda cup. It's not even Baby Yoda. We talked about this.
Well, you're starting to call him Baby Yoda because that's what everybody else is calling him.
No,
yes, it's the MO.
character is called the Child.
Why do you have to make this? Now you're making things difficult.
I'm not making anything difficult. I'm calling the character what it's called in the credits of the show. The Child.
Whatever.
The Child?
The Child.
A Child.
Ghostbusters 2. Come on, people.
Every time we say child, we have to do that, right? It's just like
a child.
We have to talk. We have to talk like Janusz.
A child.
A child.
Janusz, where the hell are you from? The Upper West Side.
Yeah.
That's like it took me years, because my brain works a little slow, and it took me a long time to figure out what the joke was. Right? It's because you think he's European. No, he's from the Upper West Side. The Upper West Side. So, so it took forever for my neurons to align properly and fire at the right order.
It took a little bit to get the geography part right. Like,
exactly. These are really comfortable. I like these.
But what, the Piglet outfit?
It's not Piglet. Dude, I'm obviously a bunny. It's so, oh my God.
I don't know how it's obvious.
It's incredibly obvious. Look at this.
You know what? For whoever's out there, if you want to chime in, whether he's Piglet or a rabbit, let's do this.
Dare you?
I'd like to take metrics.
I dare you.
I dare you. I'm beyond dare. Yeah. I'm asking on air right now. Everybody, let us know.
Let's take a poll. Let's do that. Let's just do a poll. Let's do a poll.
Let's do a poll.
You write it down because I don't have hands. Because I don't have hands. I got little bunny paws.
Let us know.
So
let us know if it's more Piglet or more Rabbit. I'd like to know.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
I think Piglet. So, but guys, what we asked for this cup, to give away this cup, so we asked for 3 things. For you guys to first share the post for the giveaway. Then we asked you to like it. And then we asked you to comment hashtag all Fetts Are Off so we can take a look at who's doing the sharing and the liking. So we asked for, we before we put everyone's name in a raffle, we want to get to 50. And as far as whether or not we are, all I can say is no, we're not at 50. And I'm not going to throw a number out, but I mean, we got a little ways to go to get to 50. So if you guys are really after this cup this week, get sharing, get liking.
Because sharing is caring and whatnot.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
And if you need to revisit the details as to go about it, they're bulleted on the post. You can find it on our page. So, I mean, I would do it. I'm jealous of that cup.
You should do it.
I'm jealous that it's a giveaway.
You should do it. You should do it anonymously. Just make up a fake Facebook page, and then you should do it, and you'll win.
I just might at this point if we don't start sharing. I mean, I'm really jealous of the cup. So.
All right, you're jealous of the cup. Everybody should be jealous of the cup. But you know what? It's fine. We got time. We really want to give this away to someone who really wants it because it's limited edition and it looks great. And
there's 4 days left. There's 4 days left. We have 60 plus members on here.
Well, on the Facebook group, and then I have like 100 friends on Facebook, and I've only been on for a month. I'm just saying, I'm quite the popular guy. So.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You've been on an entire month and you only have 100 friends? That's it?
Why are you making me feel bad about myself, dude? Come on, man. I had a pretty good Monday.
You've been on 30 days.
Yeah, man. What, am I supposed to have more?
When did you crack the century mark in that time?
How
long did it take?
I don't quite remember.
I can't really put it into words, but I got to tell you,
I don't know that many people.
If I was on Facebook for 30 days, and it took me all 30 to crack the century mark, I would probably need some intense therapy.
I don't even
just to get over my insecurities. I probably would need it.
Well, you know me, I don't have any insecurities.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I got a really big problem with narcissism and my ego. So it's apparent in my Instagram and my Facebook page. So because all I do is take pictures with my shirt off. It's totally self-serving, but that's okay. It humors me. It's clean fun. I could be doing other things, So.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I gave you a suggestion for a workout tool on one of your workout posts.
Did you? I gotta take a look.
Okay, I definitely suggest you take.
Oh, wait a minute. I think you. Yeah, I think I reacted to it, or maybe I just. Laughed,
did you?
Or maybe maybe I just really laughed out loud instead of typing laughed out loud. Maybe I just really like ha 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 ha. Okay, so we actually have somebody on that's waiting to be approved on the Facebook group.
Let's do it.
Yeah, are you on? Oh, are you on it? If you're on it,
I can get on it right now. I can take care of it.
Okay, we're taking care of Rose. That's who we're going to take care of right now. So
gotcha.
We'll get that done, and then they can go ahead and start sharing. That's great. So this is good. But
okay, I'm doing the approval now, and Rose is actually she's her and her partner in crime are actually good friends of mine. So
good.
Welcome to our page, and you guys are eligible for the contest.
Everybody's eligible except for you and I.
Because we're the only ones that are not eligible. So
yeah, even my nerd sister, if she wanted to do it, I know she has a lot of friends. Like this weekend, she was like, "I don't know Facebook. I don't do Facebook. Whatever, millennial, do it." I know you knew. I know she knows how to do it. I'm gonna make her watch this. I'm gonna force her to watch it. But anyway.
So Rose, if you and Renee want to get after that, go for it. Share away. Look for the post. It's there with the rules. You guys are more than you guys got a chance to get in that 50 and get after it. So welcome.
It's getting really
Glad
hot.
to have her.
It's getting really hot in this stupid thing, dude.
In your rabbit outfit, I'm gonna let you have it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate.
I'm gonna let you have
man.
it. So okay.
I need this. If you give this to me, Brian, because you don't give me anything easy, I need something really easy from you right now. Please, just give me that. All right.
The tears on me. Are you getting verklempt?
I am. I'm a little bit.
I'm the only one on this show that's allowed to get verklempt.
I'm a little emotional right now. I had a burrito earlier, so I'm a little emotional. So
what? So you want a stock of carrots or something to get over it, or what?
Yeah, I know exactly where to put them too. Okay, I know, we're a family show. Anyways, well, I mean, let's talk a little bit about Star Wars since we are a Star Wars fan show.
I mean, we are a Star Wars podcast.
Just a little bit of a Star Wars podcast. So we all know Mandalorian season 2 is coming out, and we posted a tweet that talked about the trailer that came out last Monday night.
Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football. The season 2 trailer came out on Monday Night Football, and check this out.
2 trailer.
Oh, okay. Yes, it was number 2 trailer. So funny thing is like right after the show, you text me saying, "Dude, I messed up," and I'm like, "What? What'd you do?" I forgot to mention that on Monday Night Football right now, right after the show, that they're gonna do the Mandalorian season 2 trailer number 2 on Monday Night Football.
Did I mention we're a fledgling podcast?
Yes, there's a lot of information, and we can't get in touch of all of it. We're only 2 dudes, and we work and pay taxes and stuff too. So he tells me this, and I go on the...
Hold on. Do we at least pay more than $750 in taxes?
Oh, my God. I know I did.
Did I do it? I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
You did
I did it.
We're not mentioning any names ever.
Go ahead and get the Secret Service crashing on my house right now. Go ahead. I did it. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you text me. I find the tweet. You thought it was from the Star Wars official Twitter. It's not. It was from Disney Plus's official Twitter. I retweeted it from my Twitter, which I have no followers, or like 1 or 2 or something like that. But still, 1 or 2 loyal following. And then I also posted on the All Fetts Are Off. So we dropped the ball. We should be ahead of this curve, and we were not. But we got it out right before Monday Night Football, as Monday Night Football was kicking off. So we're good.
I don't want to say exactly what happened, but a follower from us compared us to another follower, and it got to me.
You got personal?
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look right into the camera. They know who they are as to who made the comparison. So am I giving that squinty, like, like impaling type look? Am I doing that right now? So
sure.
We were compared. I don't want to be compared again. So yep, we're gonna commit to doing a better job of getting the information out there when it needs to be presented. So
yes. Yeah, we'll get better at it. I mean, look, man, we do this to keep in touch, to have a lot of fun, and I think we do. I have a great time doing this with you.
Oh, I love doing this.
And I mean, but there are days like today, like, hey, what are we going to talk about on the show? And then 30 minutes before the show, hey, I just posted it, what we're going to talk about. Oh, okay. So we do some research. Sometimes it just all depends on how the Monday goes and how the Sunday was that weekend. But sometimes we really just pull stuff out of our little bunny tushies, and we figure out what we're going to talk about.
Oh man! And the bunny suit dominates our pre-Halloween episode.
Yeah, exactly. It's really a Christmas costume, but it's just all I had ready to rock and roll. I mean, I had other stuff, but it would have taken some work. And I just really don't have the time. This was easy to put on, and I'm telling you, man, I'm already sweating in this thing. I got the air conditioner so low. It's incredible, man.
Well, I mean, look at it this way: you're going to shed about 1 to 2 pounds just off of perspiration. So you're
maybe. I mean, hey, it just helps with my fitness and looking good naked.
There you go.
So.
Yeah. There you have it. But yeah, so they aired trailer 2.
Yeah.
That night, and I got to tell you, my reaction. Mm-hmm. Although everyone's already done a week's worth of reactions already, right? But I'm gonna give you mine just the same.
Okay.
My reaction: unimpressed.
I mean, are you unimpressed because it kind of it kind of followed the theme, and it didn't really show anything more than really what the first trailer did, or you're just not really
which I guess is good. I mean, given what the first trailer gave us, I guess we don't want a second trailer that... You ever watch a whole bunch of trailers for like a big Marvel release and you feel you watched the whole stupid thing before you even got to the theater just from trailer?
Yeah.
Like for both Infinity War and Endgame, I felt I watched the whole stupid movie just from several teasers and several trailers, and then all the TV trailers. I felt like I've seen the movie.
Well,
so, I mean,
we knew that time travel was going to be involved. It had to be for Endgame. We knew that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what happened and how it happened, I mean, it was just a fitting end to the entire, Infinity Saga. It wasn't really supposed to be like, oh my God moments, except when Tony Stark died at the end, when Iron Man died. I wasn't expecting that. But
I mean, just kind of keeping it in context to the amount of media that was out there versus what The Mandalorian is doing with 2 trailers only. Really, what the second trailer was, what it really was, most of it, I want to say over 90% of it, was all the same shots, just from different angles. I mean, I didn't really see a whole lot of new stuff in there. It was very little. And most of it, 90+%, I'm sure of it, same locations, just a different take on the location. So,
okay, so you're nitpicking. That's what you're doing. You're nitpicking.
What do you mean I'm nitpicking?
You're nitpicking. Okay, so it's a different angle. They don't want to give away the farm, bro. Come on.
I know.
I'm fine with that. I'm excited enough. I needed one trailer. For Mando Season 2, and I was ready to rock and roll, dude. Man.
I can understand wanting to keep the integrity of having a feeling of surprise. I can understand.
All right, let's get philosophical with this.
What's philosophical about that?
Nothing. You get on your soapbox and you start to pontificate, but it's okay. I enjoy it. I think it's
soapbox.
Yes, and you pontificate.
I'm not the one sitting across over there in a bunny suit trying to like work out my feelings. That's not me. So we'll let that rest right now.
All right. Okay.
I mean, the bottom line was it was a second trailer. Something that they just shot out of the box to get on Monday Night Football, to get everyone that may have missed the first trailer. That's what it felt like. And while that doesn't stir me up, I mean, look, I'm a spoiler, man. Just throw everything at me. I don't care.
I know you are, but the rest of
the world, I get it, wants to have some suspense. Okay, fine.
Yep.
Okay, so fine. I understand. So that's what they did.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and see what we have in store Friday. Hope, the season 1, the first episode, we had the introduction at the end of the child, which was a huge bomb. So, I mean,
I'm
expecting a similar
baby Yoda.
Stop.
Baby Yoda.
The asset.
You're an asset.
Child, or known as the asset, or the asset.
Quit being an asset.
So I'm expecting something very similar once the first episode wraps up over here. We're bound to get a reveal of some kind, whether that's a Sabine Wren or whether that's
a gender reveal.
I mean,
I'm sorry, man. That's just kind of the big thing right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh man,
you're very pink.
I'm a girl. There. All right. Good enough. Okay. So we have Mandalorian season 2 coming up. We know that. All right. What did we talk about? We talked about Bad Customs already. We talked about the giveaways that they need to start sharing, and then we can give them that.
They're away.
We talked about the Thanksgiving episode from Walt Disney World, possibly Galaxy's Edge.
That's gonna be cool.
Possibly Galaxy's Edge.
But we're not necessarily done talking Mando here. We got a little more Mando to talk about.
Oh, okay. All right. What you got, bro? What you got?
So with the season 2 all in full excitement, Hasbro and Disney are doing what they are calling. Let me harken back real quick. So when we had the releases of Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, which was 3 movies of misery, when those were put out, every October or September, they had what we call the Force Friday to put out product, right?
Oh, that's right. We talked about that. Yeah. Yep.
So what they're going to do for this run is they have come up with something called Mando Mondays.
Monday.
So every Monday, kind of interesting. You know what? Maybe more people are watching our show than we think. Kind of interesting. They chose Mondays to do this.
Exactly. And you know what? That's really good because it gives us something to talk about other than myself.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because God forbid if you were the only subject matter we had.
Oh, man, there's lots to talk about me. Oh, man.
Really?
Oh, yeah, there's tons, man.
Is that right?
I got a lot going on. Yeah, I'm Mr. Popular, and I'm Mr. Busy, and I'm always jet setting. I'm vacationing in exotic places. I'm taking all these Instagram selfies with my little bunny tail out. You see, I got the bunny tail right there. All right, I'm done.
All right, so now that Rockefeller's off his spiel over there, we can continue here. So, Mando Mondays.
Yes, Mando Mondays.
So it will be a product launch every Monday.
Is it going to be one product, or are they going to give out a few things?
Well, it's going to be different merchandise.
Okay.
So now, some places are going to do probably exclusives of their own. I saw Target had an ad, and in addition with everything they're putting out, they're saying that we're going to have a single exclusive item that they put. So they've already got the next Monday dated already for whatever they have it covered so that you don't see it, so that it's like a reveal type thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
This for this past Monday, it was the Commander Pyre from Galaxy's Edge.
Okay.
Or probably Commander Pyre. It's probably pronounced Pyre. It's Pyre.
You can pronounce it however you want. It's not real.
I can? Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Just like you can do however you want to do.
It's kind of like Favre. You know, how do you get Favre out of the way he spells his name?
Oh, Favor? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Favre to me, but yeah. I mean,
I mean, ask John Madden, his biggest fan. You know. Brett Favre.
Brett Favre. Okay. Yeah.
So Frank Caliendo from Mad TV, you remember Frank Caliendo, right?
Oh yeah, Frank Caliendo.
I mean, he is the king of impressions, and he does an awesome Madden impression, and he's gotten better over the years.
I agree.
And he does this whole spiel on I think he goes, it's not Joe Rogan, maybe it was Howard Stern, but he went on this whole spiel about Brett Favre, and then he transitioned over to Bill Walton. You know, and when Bill Walton was, doing the commentary for NBA games, he started talking about how Detlef Shrimp is the greatest basketball player ever to play the game. Is there a better player than Detlef Shrimp? It's fantastic. Y'all got to go check it out on YouTube. I'm not going to post it because we're going to get flagged and they're going to say or copyright infringing or whatever, so I'm not gonna. But you gotta go check it out.
while we've gone ahead and deviated to the Madden topic, want to throw a couple things on Madden just from my point of view. I mean, the thing about you and me, Tuscan, is that we grew up with Madden. Madden was the color commentator that we grew up in our youth watching football with.
And Pat Summerall. Pat Summerall would play-by-play.
Pat Summerall.
Yep.
But the thing that I find interesting about Madden is what I would like to call Maddenisms. I mean, he had so many. It was endless. But two of my absolute favorites was when he would go and talk about offensive linemen, and I'll get into the next one in a second, or he had a particular... He always had one particular description to describe plays, but I remember when he was talking about Larry Allen.
Oh yeah,
And
big Larry Allen from
he
the
was-
Cowboys.
He was circling. He was circling Larry Allen's ankles,
Uh
and
huh.
he's like, "You see that, Pat? You see that? Look at the size of Larry Allen. Not even an ankle. You got basically the leg forming along with the foot, with the ankle. It's not an ankle
drawing
anymore.
it. Yeah.
It becomes a cankle.
Oh god.
That's just a cankle. It's not an ankle. It's a cankle.
Yeah, I guess he got so bored that he started talking about that.
I mean, he invented that term, right? That was great.
And
Then,
but then
the
he would
next
also
thing-
say, yeah, he would say these other things too. He would start saying,
Oh, it
you
was
know,
crazy.
Pat, the quarterback's job is to throw the ball to his receivers, and then everybody's like, yeah, but no, that's his point.
well, I mean, and the next one, I really believe he used this just in case if he was going off the rail a little bit and needed to recenter himself. It gave him like a means of pause. Like he must have said this about 4 to 5 times a game at least. But he's there talking with Pat, and he's like, "The play action, Pat. You see the play action. You see that going on right there. The play action with Phil Simms. Once you get the play action going, you can start to hit the post patterns. You can hit the fly patterns, and you can start doing more of those kinds of things."
Yeah, John, that's how football works.
It was always those kinds of things that came up endlessly. And just the other week, I'm listening to Troy Aikman commentate with Joe Buck. And Troy Aikman, I mean, this is how you know Mannon's a legend. Troy Aikman starts talking about the running game and how it's benefiting the team, and he comes out with it. And you see, Joe, that's when you can begin doing more of those kinds of things.
Thanks. I'm glad they're paying you millions of dollars a year to make it that obvious for me.
It transcends time. Those kinds of things. And then the other one I'll just close with on the Madden piece is just unabated. He always loved to talk about how referees would say unabated to the quarterback.
Right.
He would always look at Pat. What do you think that means, Pat? I mean, don't you ever just sit down and listen to that and be like, what's he mean unabated? Does it mean that you're going to knock the heck out of the QB or what? I mean, what's unabated? Why are they going to get all fancy with it and stuff? Unabated. Come on, Ed. Unabated.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
all right. I think we've gone down memory lane.
Oh yeah, we are a Star Wars show here. I mean,
wow, that topic went way into left field. To bring up another sports reference, I mean, way out there. Okay, cool. Mando Mondays, Maddenisms.
Check them out. Check out Mando Mondays. Just go to your retail websites, Amazon, Walmart, Target. Put it in the search engine. You're gonna find some cool stuff. I was able to find actually a couple Commander Pyres, which I was shocked. It was nothing like the disastrous Galaxy's Edge launch that took place with the Captain Cardinals. So these I was actually able to come up with fairly easily.
Cool.
So you should be able to find some cool stuff. I mean, they had a Mandalorian Monopoly available. They had little lunch boxes. They had Lego. It's all there. So I think now we will transition into what is known as the Haslab.
Okay, I got that brought up. All right. Okay, so Brian, you explained this to me, and it kind of angered me a little bit as a consumer. But again, what doesn't set me off these days? Why don't you kind of talk about what Haslab projects are? Hello?
That's weird because I thought you were the expert and you were gonna run this topic.
Okay, I guess I can. Sure.
No, I'll go ahead and do it. Never mind. I don't trust you. So, Haslab. Haslab is a little creation from Hasbro that what they do is they take an item that they put in pre-production and they, in order to produce it, in order to manufacture it, they want so many of the item pre-ordered. So what they did previous was Jabba's sail barge, and in order to get to the production level of Jabba's sail barge, they asked for, I believe it was a pre-order count of 3,000 units, something like that. They wanted $4.99 and some change for it. So it kind of went slow the first couple of weeks to start to kick off, but then they really made it up the last 2 weeks and they were able to produce it. So what they've got now coming into this Haslab is the ship from Mandalorian 2 for Din Djarin, which is known as the Razor Quest. And I don't know if I'm on. Am I on?
On what? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I don't know. So
you're
Razor
on.
Quest.
I muted my mic so you could talk. I mean.
Oh, see, well that kind of freaked me out when you muted the mic.
Yeah,
I thought
I went second presidential debate on you.
Well, I literally thought that I was like on Octo, like Luke, just going solo. But
No,
okay,
no, you're good.
No, all right. So the Razor Crest, it's a cool looking ship. I mean, it's a quad jumper, and I say quad jumper because we saw a ship very similar to it in The Force Awakens that Rey was originally going to escape with before it got blown to smithereens by TIE fighters. But I mean, it's just cool. It's anything relating to Din Djarin is going to be cool, and you kind of see it. Tuscan, is that up for everyone to see right now, or is that just us?
No, man, that's there. That's on screen.
So it's going to be in the vintage packaging. The Jabba sail barge was in the vintage packaging. It looks like they're looking for $350 for it. Do I have that right?
Yeah. So.
And they want 4,000 units. Oh no, they want 6,000 pre-orders. But they've well overachieved it. Look at that. They more than doubled it.
Yeah.
They have 12,000 plus pre-orders, so
they're
good to go.
Yeah, they're going to go into production. I mean, at least
you know what?
They
Should.
I
I think that like is way more successful than the sail barge. So that says a lot right there.
Yeah.
Everybody loving their Mandalorian right now.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to get on the riding the wave.
I mean, it's like that damn Hansel. He's so hot right now.
Hansel, so hot right now. Hansel.
But yeah, I mean, if I had to scratch, I'd go after it. It looks pretty sweet to me.
Yeah, it looks cool. Oh my god, I didn't even notice it. There's like a baby Yoda. A baby Yoda. Look at that. Right there. Look at that. He's like this big. He's tiny. Look at that. My god. Look at you. Okay, sorry.
Are you serious right now?
Sorry.
Wow.
It's been a long day.
By the way, speaking of Baby Yoda, if you guys can get to the shares we need to give the cup away, we can eventually start to look at doing another giveaway to give this guy away. So if that's additional incentive to share, just throwing it out there, folks.
Yep. So that one we're gonna give away too, as well as the print. Well, it's not the print. It's the original Darth Vader sketch. Yep.
Oh yeah, I can bring that up. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. That is an original. That is not a print. That is an actual sketch.
Yep, and it's signed by the artist of Brian Murray.
Yep.
So
good stuff to get
away.
I
got other stuff to give away, people.
Yep.
If you're, yeah.
Cool. All right. So we talked about Haslab, but I don't know if you noticed it, but they're gonna do a Unicron from Transformers, and that got me really excited. I was like, bro, yeah, Unicron, most awesome villain.
You know what? Can we break rank and just, because I'm gonna vent. So
That's what we're here for.
I'm gonna divert and rant, and I'm gonna divert and vent. I mean, this will probably just take us home to close the show, but I mean, because
we got still 20 minutes, man. You're gonna go off for 20 minutes? Ooh, get your popcorn, people. He's gonna go.
Look.
Right.
Where to start with this?
I don't know where you're going, but I'm scared.
Well, you brought up Unicron, right?
Yeah.
So in bringing up Unicron, you're bringing up the 1986 Transformers movie.
I am.
Yeah. All right. So, do you remember being so jazzed for that movie?
As jazzed as a 5-year-old can be, yes.
Okay, well, I was substantially older than you were, so I was more jazzed.
Okay, yeah. You knew how to be jazzed more than me at that time.
I mean,
yeah.
they marketed the living daylights out of this thing. I mean, there were tons of previews and commercials and TV trailers everywhere.
Well, and even the show, they had changed the intro.
Yeah.
Yep, they changed the intro for that season
to
promote.
You could hear the music within the trailer. It was immediately different, like just that like really cool rock music that was going on. I mean, it just, you had that got you jazzed for it. Mm-hmm. Then, I mean, it just looked to be on, the battles looked like they were on a bigger scale. So that got you jazzed for it. I was charged, okay? Then I got there.
And you didn't like the movie.
And the opening credits, I mean, the music was on par. You know, I was pumped.
Was this it? This one, right? That's what we're talking about? All right, I'll have that play in the background for a little bit while we're talking. So, yeah, that was...
I mean, listen to this. I was pumped, man.
Yeah, because they played this. They played this music.
This was flipping awesome. I mean, they played this at the intro credits. And, yes, this is not a Star Wars topic, but it's still I mean, this is still... like kind of sci-fi, part of your sci-fi history if you're a big sci-fi fan. It's sci-fi anime like type stuff. So it's what we grew up with. And the television series was such a hit, and you got so close to these characters, Optimus, Ironhide, Jazz, Ratchet.
And the reason for that is because they humanized the Transformers. They weren't just robots in disguise.
No, they had personalities.
Oh yeah,
they had personalities. They had conflicts. They had all this stuff going on in between their ranks. I mean, it was. You really got to feel like you got to know them. So you see where I'm kind of headed with this. So I mean, the credits go by. They get done, and this is after, of course, Unicron's like ripped that little stupid useless planet to shreds. I mean, that happened before the credits. So they've already given you who the big baddie's going to be. It's you understand right away that it's not just the Decepticons anymore.
Right.
You understand that something threatens the existence of everything. Yeah. Which, that's great. That's great. I mean, I sat there like, oh my gosh, wait. This isn't just going to be like Decepticons, I'm going to kick your butt, and Autobots, I'm going to kick your butt. You mean that there's something out there that can kick everybody's butts? Oh, let's go. Let's get this started, right? Let's go. So all those sequences go through, and then you get to where Optimus is making his plans, and Megatron is using Laserbeak to spy, and you're just like, okay, you know, you're just like, this is good. And
there's so much happening in that movie too. So much happens.
Well, here it comes, right? Here it comes. So, you know, he sends Ironhide to go to the shuttle and get everything ready, and Ironhide, Ratchet, Brawn, and Prowl are assigned to go to Autobot City, right? And of course, Laserbeak spied, so Megatron he's got the inside track, and he's going to ambush him. Now here comes the thing that probably not only myself, but millions of young fans around the world did not expect. And let me just lay the groundwork for this. We witnessed and watched, I don't know how many shows of this, how many seasons, where the plot was simple during a show. You had the Autobots, they would go talk to Spike and his dad, and after that, Megatron like hatched some plan to like take over the universe and make everything like Cybertron. And then Optimus Prime found out what's going on, so it's up to the Autobots to save everything. And then they go and they have a battle at the end, and everyone gets messed up. And then the Decepticons go back to their underwater headquarters. The Autobots go back to the Ark that's stuck in the cave, and everyone goes and they go and get repaired, and everyone gets fixed up, and then we do it again next week. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what we got used to every season.
Yeah.
So when Megatron and the Decepticons intercept Ironhide and the other Autobot shuttle in this, what do we get? Megatron rips up in there. He transforms into his rifle. He goes into Starscream's hand, and then he blows Brawn away. And you're sitting there thinking, Brawn's gonna get up. He's gonna get up. And then you're waiting for him to get up, and then you're thinking he's not getting up.
Yep.
And then you tell yourself again, no, he's gonna get up. And then you begin to realize that Brawn is just laying there, a smoldering pile of smoke that is no longer Brawn. And then Starscream takes aim, and then Ratchet begins to fire, and so does Prowl. And the job they're doing, considering the proximity of distance between them and the other Decepticons, they were about as effective as any regular legion of stormtroopers you would find, because they didn't hit. And Starscream takes aim, and he blows away Ratchet. And you're just like, okay, Ratchet's gonna get up. He's gonna get up, and Ratchet doesn't get up. And then Prowl gets hit, and not only does Prowl go down, but his eyes glow a flame orange, and then smoke and flame spews out of his mouth, and then he goes down as he explodes. And you're sitting there, okay, they're dying, they're being killed, they're being dismembered, maimed, murdered, okay, and then they hit it home, right? Then there's, after all that, after Prowl, Brawn, and Ratchet all go down with a perfect shot in the mud, right? You got Ironhide crawling up Megatron's leg, wounded, trying whatever he has left to stop him. And then Megatron just looks down, and then comes the quote, "What melodramatic nonsense." And then he blows Ironhide away!
Dude, I am like so into your story right now, man. And I got the music playing in the background.
So you're just sitting there. I mean, in those few seconds, I had no idea. I never look at that, man. Look at how that comes down because I'm getting so. See that?
Yeah.
Look. I'm sitting there. I never met Malcolm X. I never heard of Malcolm X. Nothing. But I tell you what, the whole we've been run amok, hoodwinked, bamboozled. Plymouth Rock we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. I had all of that going inside me after that scene was over.
Wow, man.
Then they kill Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Who knows how many Autobots got waxed at Autobot City? You started just seeing intermittent scenes with Autobot corpses here and there. You had Windcharger lying there. Who was the Autobot with the glow things for the ears to talk? Which one was that?
I don't remember. Yeah, you're asking me to go back way too far.
Wheeljack.
Okay.
So you got Windcharger lying there. You got Wheeljack lying next to him with his eyes blown out. I mean, it's a massacre of Autobots, and you're trying to process all this. because you were seeing characters that were fairly easily put back together every week. I mean, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? And it just goes on. They go to the planet of Junk, and what happens on Junk? They blow away Ultra Magnus, of course. Now, here is the great irony of all this, right? So, Ultra Magnus gets blown to bits, to pieces by Megatron. At this point, has now been refitted into Galvatron by Unicron. And Megatron transforms himself into a cannon and blows Ultra Magnus to just bits, man. Blows them to pieces. What happens here is ridiculous, because the inhabitants of the planet of Junk, after Galvatron blows Ultra Magnus away, somehow they just take, and I don't know if you recall this scene, but they just take this liquid goo or something, and they take all the parts that were blown to different spots of the planet, they go fetch them all, and they just plug them back in, and they put Ultra Magnus back together, and they put the goo on him and shine him up, and he's good as new. This happens with Ultra Magnus after all the other Autobots were blown to smithereens in the ones that we liked in the first 35 minutes, and then he's easily put back together by a bunch of robots that never even met him? Are you serious? So, it's not until that you start doing all this math that you realize this is no longer about the characters that you grew up with and cared for. No, this is not about that anymore. This is about head-warming product that they didn't want on the shelves anymore. They said, we've sold 30 million units of Optimus Prime. We can't sell anymore. We've sold 30,000 units of Wheeljack. I mean, we can't sell any more Wheeljacks. Toy stores are like, Optimus Primes, we're going to have to start going to clearance. The evil word to any company, clearance. You're going to put Optimus Prime on clearance. You can't put him on clearance. So, I mean, they probably started hearing clearance from Toys R Us and KB and who knows what else. Yeah, we still got about 50 Megatrons on the shelf, so yeah, we're gonna do a 25% markdown. Oh no! So, everyone there, and some guy, of course, who knows everything, said, you know what? Why don't we do a feature-length animated film? We got plenty of money, We could come up with this. We could do a movie. And it could be almost 2 hours. And we don't even need to come up with that much material, because for the first 40 minutes, we're just going to kill all the old toys that we don't like anymore. And we got to get new stuff on there. That'll be the first 30 to 40 minutes of the movie. Easy. So we only got to come up with another hour and 20 minutes.
Wow. You told that you told that story. You paraphrased that entire movie so well. I mean, I was sitting there listening to you, and most times I'm trying to tune you out because all you do is talk about how great The Last Jedi was. But you did such a great job with that, Brian. Hey, bravo, man. That was great. And you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to go back. I have the Transformers movie. I got to download it. I'm going to go watch that again tonight, because I feel really emotional about this thing right now. And, I mean, there is other things that I should be doing, I'm supposed to be doing, and I haven't done, but
you know what? I might go watch it now. I might go watch it now myself. I mean, why not?
I think I'm going to do a nerd binge tonight, and once I take this ridiculous thing off, because I'm just so high.
See, but, the series was never the same after they made this decision. I mean, they
knew 52'd it. They knew 52'd. Transformers.
They paid for this choice, because after this, they tried to make Hot Rod Rodimus, and that was just disastrous. They tried, so it was disastrous, so much so that there was nothing Rodimus that was like flying off shelves, that they had to bring Prime back. They were like, "Hey guys, they had another meeting and was like, hey, remember Phil back there said that we should do a movie and kill everybody? Well, the Rodimus thing isn't selling so much. I think we got to get Prime back to life somehow because Rodimus isn't doing anything out there."
Yeah. Sorry, I had gotten a call right there.
How do we bring Prime back to life so that we could, sell some more Primes to offset the losses from Rodimus? Right? I mean, good grief. Then they went to Headmasters, and I don't know what else. It was just lost after the 86 movie, man. It didn't get the magic.
Woo! I'm sorry, man. I'm dying.
Okay. We are a family. We're still a family.
I'm not naked. Dude, it's my... Fine. I'll cover up. Whatever.
I'm just saying, man. I don't know where all that's gonna go. Gee whiz.
It stops right here. It's stopping at there you go. It's just like a deep V-neck, just like in the 70s,
right,
except I don't have my hair on my chest and stuff like that.
Getting a little stuffy.
Well, all right, man.
But I apologize for my rant. It had to happen.
No, it was great, dude. That was great. That was fantastic. And you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make a clip of that, and I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna make that as a clip, dude, because that was epic. The way you told that, man. You were one hell of a storyteller, man. That was great, and it makes me want to go back and I'm gonna watch it again because I have to now. Just to kind of relive that emotional response that I had. So. Even my buddy Teabag is saying, "Good job,
dude." Grandma had to get me psychiatric care when we left the theater that day.
Oh God. Well, I mean, we both need it equally right now, so and for completely unrelated reasons. But that's it, man. But hey, this was a fantastic show. Monday is going to be even bigger because we're gonna be talking Mando.
We've got show number 1 of Mando 2 to talk about next Monday.
Exactly. So we do spoilers. So it comes out on Friday on D+. Watch it and if you come back and you watch the show and you're like, man, I didn't see it. That's your fault. Sorry. But
I have a question.
Okay.
You realize next week's show is on the eve of something quite important.
Oh, yes, it is.
Do we dare have an election special?
Well, no. I can't because I have class. But this is what we do.
No. What I mean is on Monday.
Oh well, I mean, sure. Well, we can do
an election. All bets are off. I mean,
we can do a presidential election special. Okay.
We can talk about Palpatine and the Senate.
Exactly. Why don't we talk
about all the politics of Star Wars?
Exactly. Exactly. We talk about the politics of Star Wars. Yes. Great idea, Brian. We're gonna do that.
That sounds like what we're going to do. So we're going to have an election. All Fetts Are Off, guys.
Yes.
Next Monday. Being the next Monday will be the general election eve. That's what we'll do for you guys next Monday.
Exactly. So be sure to vote. If you haven't registered already, I believe it's already too late. I'm not quite entirely sure. I should know these things.
It is too late for registration.
Okay, but if you haven't
voted,
early
yet, voting will continue for the next 4 days.
Yep. So go for it. I know every state is different. Here in Florida is a little bit. I should know. We got to mail in our ballots. I know in Texas you can't unless you have extenuating circumstances. But for my Texas brethren, be sure to go and early vote or vote in person on Tuesday. It's very important. It's the purest way to participate in politics. And after all of the Facebook posts and Twitter rants and CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and AP News stories and interviews, it all boils down to your singular vote. And that's what makes the difference. Not all of this other stuff, not all of these ads, not all the mudslinging. It is what is important to you and your beliefs, and this is how you go and demonstrate it. So do it. I implore you to do it. And that comes from the political science bachelor degree holder Jason talking. So but yeah, that's it, man. But yeah, big Monday. Big Monday. Please check it out. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. We don't have a time yet, but Brian, you and I, let's make sure we get together and we just blast and market this show coming up on Monday, because it's going to be just a just going to be big. Tons to talk about. We may have to go an hour and a half.
Yep.
But
we might have to go 90 minutes. So
we may have to go back to our 90 minutes. We may have to go back to 90 minutes.
Yeah, we might.
But it's been a long night. I'm going to get out of this thing. Let's yub nub out of here. Let us yub nub out of here for tonight.
All right, we're going to yub nub out of here.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Be safe. Love y'all.